Wake up.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Married to Film. I'm Ralph, and this is Shamanda.
For the 5011th time.
We are here. The series finale of Better Call Saul is called Saul Gone.
Where's my audience thing?
I don't know where it went.
You stole it.
Yep, I did.
We're here.
So he's going to get caught and go to jail.
Or he's going to die.
Or he's going to die. And Kim is going to come visit him laughing.
After he made the impression that he may have wanted to strangle Miriam. Was that her name, Miriam?
Miriam.
Carol Burnett?
Marianne.
Marianne. After he did that, I hate to say it, you can go ahead and whack him.
Mm-hmm.
He could be swimming with the fishes. Because that, yeah, I'm glad she called the police.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's a, come on now, that's the elderly. The heart that he's supposed to have had for people, the elderly people, con man. That's messed up. She typed in con man and that was his name. Con man in Albuquerque, and his name and everything about him popped up first.
Wow. Crazy.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
I'm comfortable. We going back. Oh, yeah, his car's still there. Wait, they ain't pulled the car out? Why did he look like a fish?
First thing we do, take $6 million and build a time machine. Those people that you're worried about, they would never find us. Where would you go first, huh?
March 17th, 1984. Day I took my first bribe.
Whoa.
There's some people I'd like to check on in 5 or 10 years. Make sure they're doing okay.
May 10, 1965. That's the day Warren Buffett took over at Berkshire Hathaway. I figure, got $1 million left from building the time machine, so I take my half and just stick it into Berkshire. And then I come back here, and I'm a billionaire. Is there such a thing as a trillionaire?
That's it, honey.
Right.
Nothing you change.
That helicopters?
Yes.
Man.
He's a wanted man, bro. He can't change the way he look.
Wow.
Oh, they blocking off the streets. Get in a ditch.
You need some scissors, buddy.
Stop breathing.
Anybody home? Hands now.
Wow.
Dang. That joke will say anybody home. Ah!
Wow.
Wow. Oh, camera. You've got to be kidding me. That's the only person he would know.
No matter who your lawyer is, you are screwed. So I gotta ask, where do you see this ending?
With me on top, like always.
Click. It's Kim. Oh, no. Oh!
RICO.
Not 5, not 10, but 27 predicate violations.
Federal conspiracy to
Thanks,
manufacture
wife.
and distribute a controlled substance.
By our count, that's life plus
190.
190 years.
He wants to know who's looking.
Mr. Oakley, your co-counsel. Is he here with us?
Listen, you've got Agent Schrader's widow back there. Why don't you invite her in?
Hank and Steve, the good guys, they were shot dead and left in a hole in the desert. You helped the two-faced, poisonous bastard behind it all.
You and he are victims. And so am I. 2 years ago, a man came into my office. He wanted one of my clients to lie under oath. He offered me money. I declined. That night, as I was leaving my office, I was attacked, and they drove me out into the desert. And when they pulled the hood off, I was kneeling in front of an open grave with a gun pointed at my head. That was my introduction to Walter White.
He ain't lying.
Made a lot of money, but that's not why I did it. I did it because I knew what he would do to me if I refused.
Did they have a gun to his head?
Over, I thought about going to the police. October 4th, 2009. They murdered 10 men inside 3 prisons in the space of 2 minutes. Knifed. So yeah, when it all blew up, I ran, but not from the police, from them. Walter White might be dead, but Jesse Pinkman and the others, they're still out there, somewhere.
You want your 109 years?
And you think jurors are gonna buy that?
Well, he gave you dates, actual facts.
1.
No.
Kim?
All I need is 1.
Wow. Y'all letting him talk.
Right?
Yep.
You never can tell. It's a roll of the dice. I'm hoping there's some wiggle room.
Whoa.
You're not going to negotiate with this man. You're not.
Look at her.
7.5 years.
Oh my God.
Let's get this thing signed and get the hell out of here.
During incarceration, defendant Goodman to receive 1 pint Bluebell mint chocolate chip ice cream every Friday.
Oh my God!
Are you kidding? He's kidding.
Bluebell, mint chocolate chip, no substitutions.
Okay, that's it.
Hold on.
Yeah, they're not gonna sit down though.
Inside story, previously unknown felony homicide. Concerns a prominent Albuquerque attorney who disappeared, believed to have killed himself.
Howard Hamlin?
You're talking about Howard Hamlin. That's your sweetener.
They already know.
Sounds like you and your ex aren't talking on a regular basis.
Woo!
Kim Wexler walked into the Albuquerque DA's office last month. She spilled her guts about Howard Hamlin. On the record.
You got nothing left to sell. Last chance. Do we go to trial or do we have a deal?
Woo!
Got it.
Yes. Yes, we have a deal.
Am I gonna be sorry if I ask what's going on? Hey, you're a scientist, right? So I have a question. What would you do if you had a time machine?
Meaningless question. Time machine. Time travel. The kind of time travel that you're thinking of is a scientific impossibility. It would violate the second law of thermodynamics. Quantum mechanics? We're discussing that now? Stay in your lane. You are talking about regrets, so if you want to ask about regrets, just ask about regrets and leave all this time-traveling nonsense out of it.
Okay, regrets, then.
Regrets. When I was a graduate student, I started a company with some... At the time, I thought they were my friends. I stepped away. I thought I was doing the gentlemanly thing, but little did I understand that they were artfully maneuvering me into leaving my own creation.
How could you never tell me about this? We could have done something with this. Wrongful termination, intellectual property.
You say he stepped away.
Patent fraud. I mean, I could have sunk my teeth into this.
You'd have been the last lawyer.
Hold up, Bill. No, wait, you're gonna love this. The Hamlin thing, the government doesn't know the half of it. As soon as we land, I want you to tell the other side that I've got more to trade. Okay, I just remembered something that'll make their toes curl.
Okay, anything that makes their toes curl is bound to jam Kim up.
Wow.
If it involves her.
Oh, It involves her.
See? I told you.
You got the civil suit hanging over her head. You give the government more, maybe they bring the hammer down.
Is that what you want?
What more are you gonna get? What's
Right.
left?
Right.
You don't understand. It's really good ice cream.
Wow.
Just for the blue barrel?
2 years ago, a man came into my office. He said his name was Mayhew. He wanted one of my clients to lie for him under oath. He offered me money. I refused. That night,
why are you
as I was
giving
leaving
the
my
same
office,
story?
I was attacked. That was my introduction to Walter White. I was terrified, but not for long. That night, I saw opportunity.
Yep.
I shot it. Big money.
Yep.
And I grabbed it, and I held it tight, and for the next 16 months, my every waking moment was spent building Walter White's drug empire.
Hold on, Mr. Goodman, stop right there. You are contradicting your plea agreement's sworn factual basis.
No offense, Your Honor, but I think I know the law here better than you do.
Oh,
Your
my
Honor, would
God.
like to request a recess?
No, we do not need a recess.
Your Honor, we are satisfied for Mr. Goodman to continue.
I'd like to petition to withdraw from this case.
Denied.
Oh!
Respectfully.
Not a chance.
Dang.
Bobby, swear Mr. Goodman in.
See?
Oh,
No!
I lied to the government about Kim Wexler.
You're trying to get her off.
I fed him a load of BS about her involvement in Howard Hamlin's murder. I just wanted her to come here today. I wanted her to hear this. Fact is, Walter White couldn't have done it without me.
Wow.
You got that?
Wow.
Your Honor, we move to strike Mr. Goodman's comments.
On what grounds?
Speculation.
Speculation? He's testifying to his own
He's
actions.
trying to get a smile out of
Your
her.
Honor,
That dude said, yeah, let him talk. I'm about to win this case for sure.
And my brother Chuck.
Wow.
And Charles McGill. You may have known him. He was an incredible lawyer. As
Genius!
most brilliant guy I ever met, but he was limited. I tried. Instead, when I saw a chance to hurt him, I took it. I got his malpractice insurance canceled. I took away the one thing he lived for, the law. After that, he killed himself. And I'll live with that.
what was all that? That thing with your brother, that wasn't even a crime.
It was for him.
Mr. Goodman,
Yeah.
sit down and stay seated.
My name's McGill. I'm James McGill.
Wow.
Your Honor, in view of the defendant's
we'd like to request a
confession, the
recess.
government
No,
withdraws
now,
the
hold on.
sentencing
That
recommendation
was
and
not
urges this
a
court to
confession.
impose
That
the
was-
statutory maximum.
That was not a
for
confession.
expenses.
It was
Furthermore,
merely,
Your Honor,
Oh, my
I
God.
was starting to worry.
My car conked out on the 40.
You know I could hire someone to do this. I could get someone from the office.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, every day? While you're trying to start a practice? Why?
Why? Because you're my brother. Duh. You do the same for me.
Well, you could stay for a while. We could talk.
Talk? What about?
Your cases, your clients. If you don't like where you're heading, there's no shame in going back and changing your path.
When have you ever changed your path? Hey, think on it.
We always end up having the same conversation, don't we?
Hey. Better call Saul. Right?
McGill.
What?
I'm McGill.
Don't give me that. You're Saul. See? Told you. It's Better Call Saul.
All right. Better call Saul. Better. Call Saul. Better. Call. Saul.
Hey, shut up, Saul! Saul! Lawyer's here.
Kim?
I got your song.
Dang. Kim?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody gonna shank him?
Seeing nobody else come all the way out to the Rockies.
Somebody might shank him.
Conjugal visits.
Yeah. Can't wait to say. Uh-oh.
What'd she say?
I don't know. Hi, Jimmy.
Hi. How did you...
Turns out my New Mexico bar card doesn't have an expiration date.
What? Oh, I'm about to cry. Oh.
You had him down to 7 years. Yeah, I did.
Had.
Yeah.
86 years. With good behavior? Who knows?
That was a great show. Man, that was great. As a universe, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul is up here. Man, this top flight. Superficial stuff first. Then we've seen cameos from just about everybody. Doggone Hank's wife, I can't remember her name, was it Maria?
Yeah.
Marie?
Yeah, Marie.
Doggone, like last episode, Jesse. We had a Walter White flashback in this one, but you know, we seen Jesse and Walter White earlier. Man. I don't even know where to begin. Well, we'll start where he pretty much was knocking his time down.
Let's talk about how we thought that it was going to end. How did you think that it was going to end?
Dead or in jail. And he's going to die in jail, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the way we got there.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. Got Shamanda all emotional. It was an emotional episode.
Listen. Usually if something makes me cry, I really can't talk about it. Because I started crying again. I just want to touch on the fact that great writing.
Oh yeah. Superb. Love it. Man, everything tied to
great writing.
When you're able to tie everything in, it's amazing. Everything.
They hit on so many different things to lead up to this point that it almost made you forget how toxic his relationship was with everybody. Everybody, even the people that he loved. Because him and Kim's relationship was toxic. But it was a high for her. And that was just the way he was. But also, it also brought to the forefront of Kim's background. Her mom was sticky fingers. So it's like it was in her DNA and Jimmy just brought it out. And it magnified over and over again. For her to come to Howard's wife and tell her everything took some golden kahunas. Her living that life that was just bland for her to be like, okay, I can't take it no more. But the last episode, her breakdown on the bus, I knew it was going to happen. Flat out panic attack. And you can't control it. And when it happens, there's nobody around. So yeah, she was on the bus and there was a lot of people. But at the moment where she was feeling all her emotions and everything what was going on, she lost the love of her life. She loved Jimmy. But her life was toxic with him. So, and then the relationship that he had with his brother was horrible. When he was in the court and he was talking, and he started talking about his brother, the exit sign started to make that humming noise that affected Chuck in the first place. Brilliant. I love that callback. And it was happened to be in a court case where it happened as far as the humming of the sign. So they show a flashback of Jimmy coming to his brother's house. His brother said, you didn't have to do this. I could hire somebody from the office. Jimmy said, no, you're my brother. We never saw that. In this whole series, we never saw that. Chuck being compassionate and saying, let's talk about your day. Jimmy said, no, you don't want to hear about this, that, and the third. He was like, why not? They deserve the lawyer that they got. Never saw that throughout the whole series. If that didn't tug my strings completely. Jimmy was the one that didn't want to talk about it. That wanted to just drop off his groceries and leave. That part.
Yeah.
That took me out. The fact that they ended with them on the wall sharing a cigarette is the same way that they would be outside of H&M.
Yeah.
When they would go upstairs or whatever to that parking lot structure. And they would be up against the wall with that trash can. And they would be sharing a cigarette. Freaking chef's kiss.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was amazing. And how it wasn't that he looked at it as a punishment. He said, in his head, I feel like he said that he deserved more than 7 years. He didn't feel like conning them out of the years that he should be serving. He got the 84 years. It was
86.
109. I'm sorry, it was 86 years. It was 109.
190.
90, sorry.
Life plus 190.
Yeah, that part. But the fact that Kim came back to see him, well, wherever he was. Where was he?
He was in the Rockies at the one he didn't want to go to.
Yeah. Instead of taking the D-Wing
in North Carolina.
In North Carolina, where they had a golf plan, a golf training or whatever. Then he's on the bus and they see, hey, don't I know you? Nah, man, you don't know me. Yeah, I do. I mean, that whole bit was hilarious. But because he did what he did to help crooked people get off, he's in there with the people that he would normally have as clients. How fulfilling is that he's going to die with the people that probably would have looked out for him in the first place? But for him to say that it was him that made Walter White who he was, dude, if it wasn't for him, he would have been in jail or he would have been dead. He covered for him in so many different things that we probably didn't even see. He did launder his money. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He confessed everything. The judge was like, we're not going to miss this opportunity to swear him in. Prosecution was like, yeah, let him talk.
And he's like, no, I'm Jimmy. So
that part. That part.
Looking at Kim saying.
That part. The fact that he was like, it was right the same sentence or the same confession that he was talking about his brother, and it made him think, my name is Jimmy McGill. Because McGill died when his brother died.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
Dude. The best.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if Howard's wife actually finds a lawyer and gets Kim for everything that she has, she doesn't really have anything. But when she said that her bar in New Mexico doesn't have an expiration date, I was like, are you freaking serious right now? She's doing what she loves to do. She likes to help people. I mean, to be a lawyer, that was one of her, that's who she is. That's the reason why Chuck liked her.
Yeah.
And she was in the mailroom doing her thing, but she was also studying law along with Jimmy. But she was serious with it. He was too, but it was only I thought he was only to get his brother's approval, but now we know it wasn't really like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was, because their relationships were tarnished.
Man, that was excellent, man.
This was good.
So let us know if it got like any Emmys or anything like that. Because that was excellent.
Rhea, is it her name? Rhea?
Yeah.
Seahorn, I think. That panic attack on the bus, I felt that. And I knew it. I was looking at her chest. I was like, she about to have a panic attack.
She acted her behind off in this series.
OMG.
She acted her behind off.
So many different cases of PTSD for her.
Man.
The car accident. When Jimmy was missing in the desert, PTSD.
Yeah.
Lalo.
Yep.
PTSD. Fight or flight, that's what she's known for. Fight or flight. And she usually fight because she was just intelligent like that. I just love the fact that Jimmy was like, that was his way of apology without saying I apologize, because he never really said he was sorry in this whole series. But for him to say what he said, he was like, why are you talking about your brother? It has nothing to do with this.
I want Kim to hear this. Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, for the record, she had nothing to do with anything. I just told her, I just said that so that I could get her here.
Yeah.
And he planned that, I'm pretty sure, because he really did want to see her. Gift of gab is what he has. But I'd be daggone if he ain't gonna have protection up in there. They was like, he over there just doing bread. There, yo, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
No, I got you, Saul, because to them,
he's
Saul, but he introduced himself as Jimmy McGill. That was freaking amazing.
That was excellent.
You got something
That's
else. I'm sorry.
Man.
Woo!
They tied everything in from Breaking Bad to this. Everything tied in.
Everything.
Masterfully.
Yes.
Masterfully. They made sure they threw that flashback when he was actually hog-tied with the bag over his head with Jesse and Walt kidnapped him and had to so that they could bring it back up later. And when he talks about it, just to remind you, like, he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Man, he's telling the truth.
Hey, what happened?
I'll spit a little bit. He's telling the truth. You know, but they just tied everything in. The cameo, the people they brought back for cameos.
Yes. Everything. He even apologized to the widows.
Yeah. To Hank and Steve's spouses.
Listen here.
Amazing.
I mean,
Francesca was Francesca. Everything. I'm almost speechless, man. I'm like, this was great.
He created a monster with Francesca, because she's a sweethearted person that she's dealing with all these people.
Right.
She was like, you know what? I shouldn't even be talking to you right now. The feds is probably listening. Da 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 da. But good. Kudos to the lawyer that reached out to Kim. The one that was I can't remember her name, but the blonde.
Oh yeah.
Every time they were at the elevator or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But kudos to her for reaching out and letting her know what was getting ready to happen. I mean, what was going down. Yeah, kudos to her. And then the guy who took the case, he said, "Hey, I want to be. Can I? What did he say? Can I? He wanted to be excused from being his.
She's like, nope, sit down.
He said denied.
Man, that was good.
Listen. I'm sorry that it took us so long to
That
look at
almost made me want to go back and rewatch Breaking Bad on my own. Just like the Saul parts, if I could do that. The Saul episodes.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to do that.
I know, right?
But, hey.
I'm pretty sure it's out there somewhere.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably.
Oh, man.
So good. Another series.
I got nothing else.
And
wrapped up perfectly.
Yes, it ended on a high note.
Perfect.
I mean, he's going to die in jail, but
right.
He's going to be looked after. Except for the new people who come along.
It's about a perfect show. I mean, people used to say Breaking Bad was like a perfect show.
Yeah. At the time it was because...
Yeah. I about like this better than Breaking Bad.
Isn't it the same creators?
Yeah.
Yeah,
same people, yeah.
Listen, kudos to y'all.
Yeah,
I'm about to write y'all a letter.
Yeah.
Said you wrote me a letter, said you would not live without me no more.
I think that's all I got. You got anything else?
Listen, mister. Gotta
I don't know what that is.
Baby once more. Anyway, I don't care how much money you gotta spend. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I gotta get home to my baby. Dionne Ward.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Now I hear it. So, we're moving on.
Yeah.
So, let us know what you guys thought about this series. And we shall see y'all on a new show.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wake up.